Obnoxious fans, obnoxious fans. Pick me vibes. Pick me vibes. You're embarrassing me. I want to revoke my citizenship of Great Britain right now. Why are you doing this? Why are you being a pick me fan? Because I guarantee you, if I went to an independent show like a Hustle, a Rev Pro, or whatever is in this atmosphere, or Go to Your Call, or Lucha Britannia show, or something like that, you guys would say, you know what's really going on with the E. So do not show out. And I've got international fans here listening to the Wrestle Conscious from India, from Pakistan, from the US and Canada. And this is what you're representing. Oh, let's get into it.
Listen.
Of this Smackdown review. So we don't go by segment, we just pick out the themes because you can go anywhere to listen to reviews, what happened. You just watch the show, so why am I telling you what exactly happened at the show? Doesn't make sense. Now I've got my voice back. Thank you for the well wishes for people who will, just like what I do. And we're getting, you can't believe that this is 3 weeks from WrestleMania, right? Can you believe it? Because I can't. I'm like, is this backlash or what's going on? Now, the reason I'm so frustrated right now, I'm so annoyed right now with my countrymen or country people right now, because we are the second biggest wrestling market. We have a stake and you're showing us up. Now, let me talk. I'm so cracked up. I can't even get out the themes. So there's several themes today from watching the London Smackdown show. Number one, the fans, as you can tell. The fans, the obnoxious British. I'm talking to you, not European. The British fans. I know Britain is in Europe, but they're British fans. Number two, just overlooking the women's division. Oh, the women's just overlooked as an afterthought. Some technical difficulties there. Relying on the old part-timers. And number four, why main event Uso is not main eventing no more. So let's talk about these fans, what get me so frustrated and embarrassed. Now, I think this has started with this pick me vibes. So let me just do some Google schmoogle. What is a pick me? Because it's usually a slang term for usually a woman seeking behavior in a contemptible way for attention and approval, usually from male peers. It's basically these pick-me girls put other women down to be liked by guys. And this can be applied here in the wrestling sphere. Now, how does pick-me vibes happen? So, even I keep on saying that the UK is the biggest market. It's funding, basically, wrestling. This country or nation is funding wrestling. Sometimes better than the domestic market. But that's another story. Anyhow, we are here with this pick me vibes, and it's all started from Triple H when I think they went to France. Was it Backlash or something? And the French crowd was organically just, or was it French? Please tell me in the comments it wasn't the French crowd. Was organically just being themselves, really enjoying themselves. It wasn't being too distracting, but they were just really appreciative that the WWE has come. Now, you might say to me, Wrestling Conscious, but the UK crowd always been rambunctious. Yeah, they have been, but they pick their moments to be rambunctious. They pick their moments to do their soccer chants. Yes, I understand about the football chants, like ole ole ole, oh oh oh, oh, not the Cody, or do something like Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. With the intonation of those rhythmics and those chants. I get that. I really do. I get ya. But it's getting annoying, even for me. I wanted to, I was going to spend hard-earned cash to go to Smackdown and go to the O2 Arena. I've been there before when I've done house shows. I was very disappointed of the quality of the house show when they came to O2 Arena like a couple of years ago. And I paid my hard-earned money. I was like, I ain't paying that money. And especially with this WrestleMania bill, I ain't paying my hard-earned money for that. I just watch it. I pay through Netflix, my Netflix subscription, and that's that. But let me just get back to the thing of why I'm getting annoyed about these fans, especially my British fans. So we know that people, so I can't remember when Triple H said it in a press conference, maybe from the Backlash one, or the Clash of the Castle, or something like that. Or, I can't remember, some of these B-level shows when they've gone abroad and stuff like that. When those Scottish people also won the Women's Tag Team Championship, was it Alba Fire, whatever it is, or Holy Union, whatever they're called. Anyways, Triple H comes to the press conference and says, oh, if you show us the crowd that you want us, we'll come back. And then the crowd was like, oh, the international crowd's like, we don't really get to see you guys. You hardly come. So we want to make sure that you come back. So we're just going to just try to steal the show. It's not about you, fans. It's not about you. It's about people like me who's paying their Netflix subscription because they said Netflix is going to be the best ever been. And for you to shut your effing mouth and let us just watch it. Stop interrupting the show. It's getting annoying. And I love you, UK. I got my British passport, but you do my head in. It's absolutely obnoxious for you to think that you are the star of the show. You're not taking no bumps. You're not putting your life on the line. You're not traveling. You're not a wrestler. Just shut your mouth and enjoy the show. Jesus Christ. The pick-me energy is too much. And Triple H, you're to blame. If you didn't start pandering to the fans, to the live audience, which is a couple thousand or tens of thousands of fans, and say, oh, you carry on, we'll come. This is what they're doing. You're conditioning the fans to be like this. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, let them do the, say Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton and sing. None of this 10, 20 minutes to talk in a promo without even saying anything. No. Do what Drew McIntyre did as a good British guy, because we say British because of the British Isles and all that kind of, Scotland is included. Do your homework. United Kingdom. And Drew McIntyre did the great thing. He just talked through the crowd. None of this, let them chat for 10 million minutes. Talk through the blood clot crowd. Because I've just had enough. And I think London is going to... It's Raw. They're going to be in London again. This is long, man. They're going to be in London again. For Raw. And so what the Raw are going to do, Raw fans are going to do, they're going to think, oh, we've got to be better than SmackDown and be pick-me and everyone can give us attention. We don't care. I care about storylines. I don't care about the crowd. I don't want to see no crowd. I want to see the wrestlers. So that's that and that. I can't remember what I was saying, to be honest. I'm just getting so worked up. I'm just and embarrassed. I've been repping like UK, so happy for them to UK, and just ashamed of themselves, just totally ashamed of themselves. Now, what's happening with the women's evolution? Why are the women an afterthought? I don't even want to talk about the Roman Reigns bit at the end yet. So, there's going to be 2 women title matches, so one of them can't main event. Now you're going to say to me, Wrestling Conscience, do they deserve to be main event? Technically, no. Because they haven't really shown storyline, the best storylines or the best reactions to main event WrestleMania. Which goes to my other point later on about Jey Uso. So I'm just thinking here, there's ample of time to get these superstars over. They had ample of time from Royal Rumble, from Elimination Chamber, to make sure these women are in good standing to even have a chance to main event a WrestleMania, or even have a good spot at WrestleMania, or get me even interested in WrestleMania. Let's look at the storylines. You have Chelsea Green with her championship, with the secret Hervis. I don't mind it. Hervis. I don't mind it. People are upset about the name Hervis. I thought it was Herbert. When I first saw it, I was like, what's a Herbert? But Hervis service. Can't leave it. I'm not too mad about that. Then you have this the Velcro Valkyria, and her wings and all that. And then we have Charlotte Flair. And we have Tiffy Time, which you guys see I'm not being horrible. I'm just talking about archetypes, not Tiffy, who is the person behind her. But you guys love to rotate the blonde bimbos. And she is in the rotating blonde bimbo life. She does another blonde bimbo aesthetic, which you guys like, which always been the trope in WWE, and she'll be knocked off by the next younger blonde bimbo, Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte Flair has been one of the rare ones like Trish Stratus who will just last through time. Okay. So anyway, so you have that, and then what else? We have Io Sky, you have Rhea Ripley, and you have Bianca Belair. Now, you made Io, when it says you, I mean Triple H, creatively, Io looked like a hot mess and not booked her strong. And another intertwining layer of the women's storyline is Naomi, Bianca, and Jade. And you're making Jade look dominant, which is cool, but you're making Naomi looking like a weak-ass bitch. And that's not what she should be as a heel. It's been X amount of weeks. Sometimes Naomi's not having been on TV, and you're making her look like a weak ass bitch. I need to do a separate video about that. It feels like we are regressing into the old age where the women, and we got fucking flipping Meechin and B-Fab. Don't know what they're doing, just floating. And I seen Katana Chance and something. Casey, just call them Casey. Katana, what was it? Katana Chance and I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to those girls. I know they're trying to do some tag team moves. It wasn't impressive. They need more airtime to just get into the flow of, just being a tag team on TV. And these women are such an afterthought. I'm thinking like, raw. Evolution. So basically, if Becky's not here, Becky Lynch, you need to just pay Becky her coins and get her to come, because I think Becky's the only one who can save this division. I don't care when people say bring up NXT girls, but they're going to treat the NXT girls like they did with Blair Davenport and the other people, and you're just going to release them because you don't have plans. If you don't even have plans, where is Nia Jax, by the way? Nia Jax, people hating on Nia Jax, but Nia Jax was carrying the division last year, so no Nia Jax slander would be happening. I'm telling you. It's just getting ridiculous right now. How the women, how you're not giving them stories, proper stories. There's so much storytelling devices for them to get over. And Triple H ain't doing shit about it. He ain't doing nothing about it. We could do stuff. Okay, there's so much stuff to do with Charlotte and Tiffany. Now, we showed they have protected Tiffany today. They protected Tiffany today after the I'm gonna say, I don't know if it's even a word, the slaughteration what Charlotte Flair has did to Tiffany last week when they did that kind of on-air split screen interview. So they made sure that Tiffy is speaking alone with one of the brunettes. I don't know which one it was, Jackie Redmond or the other one, or Kathy Kelly. I don't know which one it was. It was some brunette woman, right? But the thing is, right, she had a whole week to have a good, strong combat. Tiffy Time, your Tiffy Time, the blonde bimbo where you push, who's overrated, just like Rhea Ripley. You guys put her there in that position. You did it. You fans put there. Not the real fans, the obnoxious fans, the easily lovable Pavlov fans, conditioned fans. Put Tiffy Time there, yeah? And she could have come back and redeemed herself with a strong promo or interview backstage segment. But she's like, oh, I couldn't get a word in because I'm a rookie. No one gives a poo if you're a rookie. Rookie doesn't matter. Stop saying that you're a rookie. You're trying to lessen yourself. No. You're champ now. I thought you're champ. So if you're champ, shut your mouth and act like a champ. Why Charlotte, is a champ and feels like a champ? I feel like Charlotte's got the title already. Don't want to hear no excuses for I'm a rookie and I just wanted to give her a space to chat. And, if I beat Charlotte, she's going to look silly. No. Are you going to beat her or not? I need passion. I need convincing. I need confidence. I don't need blonde bimbo-ness. I need a real champion to fight champion. For frig's sake. And whoever the writers are, they should, whoever they are, they had a whole week to prepare and Tiffany to rehearse one of the strongest promos to make me feel, all right, Tiffy, all right, you got beat down with Charlotte. I'm going to come back for next week. But she said, what did she say? She said, She said nothing to make me feel excited for the Women's Championship happening at WrestleMania. So obviously she shouldn't main event at all. Piss off at the back of the line. Go on the flipping pre-show. And I'm here for women's rights. I am. I'm a little woman's conscience, wrestling conscience suffragette here. Flipping in. Bloody hell. Sojourner Truth. Am I not a woman too? I'm paraphrasing Mandela effect. But bloody hell. These women are not acting like women at all. Not women champions anyway. And then we have the afterthought of I keep on saying live viral Valkyria. Don't know what's happened there. Just give Ivy now the championship and just get it. And I think she's better as chasing the belt from Ivy Nile. Just give her the championship for flip's sake. And then we have Chelsea. They could do so much stuff with the Chelsea, the woman, the Scottish woman. They're both Scottish, but the Scottish Finn one. I can't remember what her name is. Sorry to that woman. And we've got Piper Niven. They could do so much skits and develop the Secret Service on vignettes, show the detail. It could be in catering, it could be backstage. Chelsea to be a bit more prissy. Use the Secret Service and do Secret Service things. They got the time. And now, Naomi, I got to do the video on this, had treating Naomi segment as an afterthought with Jade. Jade just comes in, comes after Naomi. Naomi should have the upper hand and start beating Jade, beating her down, beating her. You see all these 10 million brawls and pull aparts and melees? That should be happening with Jade and Naomi. Naomi, proceed with caution. No, I don't like how they're doing, making my Naomi look weak. Proceed with caution, fair enough. But at the same time, you can't be running, Naomi. You can't be running. You can retreat, but you can't run away for like that you're scared from Jade. You need to look dominant. Retreat like how Drew McIntyre retreated from the RKO at the beginning segment. Retreat like that. Retreat with class. Retreat with caution. But not retreat like a little bitch. Freaking hell. It's upsetting me and my homegirls.